Hi, go fuck yourself. Click. A bit saucy. A bit put out. In fact, um, yesterday the weatherman was saying, not gonna be any rain. Not for a while. And today, as I was, realizing that it's basically impossible to see my broadcaster videos, and doing a little research into exactly how that's happening, I found myself barely able to maintain. In fact, let's not pretend. What Google is doing to me is making me want to go on a fucking mass murdering spree. Okay? That's how you make me feel, Google. You think that's a coincidence, though? Huh? You think they have no idea about the psychological implications of the extreme steps they've gone to in helping the Russian attack on Western democracy? Yeah. There's been at least 3 shootings since I've been in this mood that I know of. But it ain't my mood that caused them. My mood, however, did cause a lovely thunderstorm earlier, and I will be posting a video about that. All of that. It's funny how every time I'm talking about random things, no lightning, and I go like, oh, fucking YouTube, lightning strikes. And I said to all the special little trolls out there, talking about the trolls, to all the special people, thank you. And lightning struck right when I said thank you. I love these interesting little coincidences that, well, let's face it, the universe must see the slightest bit of value in the souls of my trolls to give them so many chances to repent. I personally don't see it. In fact, anyone involved in the suppression of this channel has managed to create a new definition of what the opposite of the word useful means. Oh, yeah. And by the way, Moses Yeltsin, Lee Harvey Hitler, all I'm going to say to you is clearly my dick is much bigger than yours. But then again, that was no fucking secret. My dick's bigger than most people's. Anyways, oh yeah, speaking of which. It's funny how that became a segue in my mind that I cannot repeat. There's this little thing about my popularity on here. Like, the very idea that who, who, who should be more popular on YouTube? Hmm? Who's that much funnier, that much more attractive than me? Now, you see, I have a problem engaging the attractiveness of men. I'm not gay. Sometimes I wish I was just a little gay, so I could figure out what women see in certain men. You're just like, why? Just, why? Is that, you have to like ask my wife, is that cute somehow? And of course, you know, you're never going to get an honest answer from a woman about that. In fact, a married person couldn't even give an honest answer about that in general because they're not in that frame of mind anymore. But the reason why I'm the slightest bit confident about my attractiveness, despite the fact that I do have fucked up teeth, okay? The fact of the matter is, I was always sought after by casting agencies, by modeling agencies. Yes, I was sought after by male fuck model agencies back when I had like more hair, you know, not so many wrinkles on the forehead. But to women who are attracted to authoritative men, to women who are attractive to intelligent and assertive men with deep voices, for instance, I'm a hell of a catch. I'm downright eye candy. I've been told. Okay? Yet, and even though, you know, in this video, in the channel, in this channel, those videos from 2011, most of them were viewed considerably immediately upon posting by many different people. I had a girl I was dating at the time. Who I introduced to Kira, because I wasn't immediately trying to shack up with Kira. I was trying to keep her at a distance at first. And let me just say, this girl is prettier than any girl any of you have ever slept with. Okay? I'm talking about the little trolls. Okay? No remote chance that there's any possibility that you've ever even been on a date with a girl that looked like this without paying for it. And I mean, you'd have to pay a lot of money. She's far prettier than 99 out of 100 pretty girls you see on TV. Okay? She thinks I'm eye candy. Well, used to. She took my advice and joined the Navy. And, well, let's just say her new wife is also prettier than any of the girls that any of you have slept with. that's something I, as a married man, try not to think about anymore, or at all, lest I go insane. But I used to have, and I still do, okay, female viewers. Many, multiple female viewers. I have my wife's friends. I have my old friends from New Orleans. I have ex-girlfriends. And there's Emily, too. It used to be Lacey. I wonder what the fuck happened to Lacey. But anyways, there are people that I'm currently in contact who I know do not have penises. Yeah, women. That watch this channel. That watch my other channel. Yet, I did the math. I hope you realized I was going somewhere with this. I wouldn't bring this up for, braggadocious reasons. I get 38 views. Okay, I did the math. 550 views over 48 hours. It says 7% of my audience is female. I get 38 views. That's 550, 7%, 38. Now, I'm pretty sure, just using my wife's account, which is registered as a female, I view my channel at least 20 times a day. I go and I look at my videos and I'm checking through to see if likes disappeared. Sometimes I just put a playlist on because, well, not to cheat the system or anything, but actually my television in the living room doesn't turn back on properly. So I put something on that will stay on, that will keep the TV on. And, why not just see if the fucking views will show up? I put on my own playlists. Half the time it doesn't work, and we gotta sit here and press the power button on the fucking TV over and over again for like a half an hour just to get it to turn on. Because, my life finds all kinds of different ways of being fun. But, got I got 2 neighbors viewing videos now. Female accounts. Got a friend who comes over here regularly, Haley. Female account. None of them are showing up. And also, when I go to do these live streams, even though I never enable location, I've never registered a location during a live stream, except for during the Louisiana flood, I have these 2 suggested locations. In Tijuana, China. That's in the north of China. It's the biggest city in the northern province of China. Now I get a little small percentage of views from Ireland. I get a small percentage of views from Brazil. I get a small percentage of views from Australia. I get a small percentage of views from Spain. And it's the same exact viewers, the same exact people. That's fucking Carlos, Spain, Pedro, Brazil, Sean, Ireland. It's like your views are particularly accounted for. Like, I see them in percentages. All the other fucking views I get are wiped the fuck off. Except for, it seems, some sort of algorithmic views on a few select videos. Now, what's interesting to me about this is where these views come from. On my relax video, the slow-mo HD wavemaker video, which, you know, should have been one of those videos that pops up because it's a cool effect video. Most of the traffic I've received for that video, I'm talking 96%, has been from Reddit. I've never been on Reddit. I don't know anybody who goes on Reddit. I don't know if any of my viewers are posting on Reddit. But what I've known Reddit to be for its entire existence is a place for Russian hackers to meet. Now, there's been a lot of other people who've adopted this platform, and I'm a little bit bewildered as why people could be so fucking naive, because Reddit is literally set up for the KGB to influence everyone else. Yet, for some reason, all of the 13 views I got on this one particular video came from there. Now, people like Alex Jones and all these false flag conspiracy theorists, you know how I've proven that they're Russian agents? Because over and over again, real things happen, and their reporting on them is as predictable as if they were a Russian troll bot. They have not even noticed, didn't even notice the pattern. Mueller gets appointed. Vegas shooting. People get indicted. Another shooting. People get indicted. Another shooting. Big evidence about Trump. Parkland. Giant fucking evidence about Trump. Santa Fe. Which, by the way, is around the corner from my old college. In fact, you've heard stories from me that took place in Santa Fe. Like, for instance, the one where I was bringing my friend home and he said, "Turn here!" And I went in the ditch in the 300ZX. That was in Santa Fe. So Nicholas Cruz trolled me. And, well, Santa Fe, been there. Interesting coincidence. That, I think, actually is a coincidence. But unlike my trolls, I listen to the universe. And I try to understand what it's telling me. And what it's telling me is that, yeah, you need to be paying attention here. And it doesn't take much scrutiny, much suspicion, to realize that Nicholas and Dmitri, they're not, you know, Arabs or Mexicans, are they? Here's the deal, folks. Um, Anyone waiting for Jesus to come back, anyone thinking what they do now doesn't matter, anyone thinking that they don't have to help me because it's risky, because it might be embarrassing, because it's dangerous, let me just tell you what's in store. You're going to be granted eternal life. Yep. You're going to live forever. And ever. And ever. And ever. And you know who's going to come fix everything that you fucked up? No one. This world of your making, you can have it. Just like Obamacare. Only I'm not quote-unquote lying. I said Obama was lying because he said if you like your health care plan, you can keep it. Well, he tried his damnedest to work that out in the fucking legislation. And it would have made Obamacare work flawlessly. It would have been able to circumvent the state-based Republican obstruction. If you like your planet, you can keep it. Just let you in on a little secret. You're all completely fucked. Newsflash. You know, if the Russians don't kill you, the Horde proper will. And if the Horde proper don't kill you, I'm going to. And by me, I mean the oceans. Because that's all that I am. Just an ocean. Waving in the breeze. Lapping up on the shores. And having all types of refuse cast into me. But you see, this reality that you have inadvertently found yourself in, unlike you, I entered it of my own free will. I came here on purpose. You were just born. You know nothing. And you never will. You can only think. You can only believe in your own thoughts. for this life, this world is a mystery to you. Well, it is not a mystery to me. Neither is the consequences. Or the fact that I just used improper grammar. The consequences of what you astonishingly ignorant fucking morons are doing. You're all gonna die. You don't need me to kill you. No. No. I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm not gonna let you off that easy. There's gonna be some particular people that are just gonna be stuck here, mutated and immortal, in the wasteland that's left when the ocean becomes acidic. At the point the ocean reaches a pH of 7.8, there will be such massive bacteriological die-off that just about every bay on the planet will be experiencing red tides. These red tides will consume the oxygen right out of the air, and that will further drop the acidity of the oceans. Then more red tides. Then less oxygen. They consume oxygen, the cyanobacteria that forms red tide, and they release carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide reduces the pH of salt water, causing the bloom of more cyanobacteria. Now, if you can breathe fucking carbon dioxide, don't worry. Be glad that you're one of the reasons why no one hears my messages. This channel, with 30 subscribers, gets more views than my other channel with 3,000. I repeat, this channel with 30 subscribers gets many, much better, more views than my other channel did. And that's before I changed the content on it. It's not debatable whether or not Google Incorporated is complicit with the Russians and has gone out of their way to suppress my voice because I'm a patriot. It's not debatable. It's only debatable how they've done it. And it's really not that much of a mystery. But the reason why I'm going to make sure that the FBI is going to investigate, even if I have to go to jail to do so, isn't just about my freedom of speech. No. It's about these shooters. Google is keeping the FBI in the dark. They're doing it to me right now. Because quite frankly, I've tested this theory. And it's funny. The amount of shit that I can get away with. Because Google's so terrified that the FBI will see what's going on here. Because if you see what's going on here, Dimitri and Nicholas aren't that much of a mystery. The Vegas guy, not that much of a mystery. Google has not only intentionally instigated these acts by knowingly inducing psychosis while suppressing basic civil rights, definitely constitutional ones. But they've hid these people from law enforcement. These people get reported, these people get flagged, and Facebook and Google hide them. They don't hide them for marketing reasons. They don't hide them so you find them less offensive. They hide them because they want this country to be destroyed. They hide them because they're a bunch of fucking Russian agents. They are the enemy. And frankly, you don't need to trial them. Just kill these motherfuckers already.